Hello, I am Christopher Delapaz, and welcome to my narrated presentation. Um, I'm going to begin by showing some of the work I did in high school. This was my freshman year of high school, 2013. I was asked to make a piece for the competition, Safe City. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with it. I worked with ink with a ballpoint pen because I was 4 at the time, and I surprisingly was able to do this, and I liked it so much that I continued working with it. And so actually, this one goes first. Uh, my professor saw what I did, and he was very interested in it. He asked me to make an album cover for him, and this was Sweet Swamp. I did in 2014, the next semester, and uh, again, I began with the worked with the ink. I had this sweet theme going on, as you can see. Uh, then after that, I came up with that summer. I made this piece, "So to See." It's my mom's favorite, uh, and again, the sweet theme is going on. It's a ship in a sea of soda, as the title implies. Um, at the end of that year, I created this piece, Delicious Tower. It is based on Paris in France. I've my pieces contain a lot of symbolism, and they make a lot of references to past works. For example, you can see on the bottom left tree there is a poster that says somebody is missing. It's a little girl, and that same girl is the girl in this piece, Sentiment Carnival, in the tower. You can see she's gone missing, and I do that throughout all my work. My professor will say that I didn't know how to work with color, um, and I made this just to get back at him. At Cantillon Castle, 2014, did this with Crayola color pencils, so again wasn't very fortunate to have money, so had to be limited. Um, Later, the next year, I really liked the working with color, so I created this piece, Cotton Heaven. Uh, it is in the sky with a honey factory in the background and a whole steamship in the back with a little gingerbread girl in the clouds staring at all this beautiful sunset with shooting stars above her. All of these um, all of these come from my imagination, these images, and I try to capture them in my pieces. Back then, to me, this was like an escape from reality to me, being able to imagine these worlds, and would just bring a lot of happiness to me. And I always felt like it would be good to share these things with everybody, everyone. So it was my senior year of high school when I decided to start experimenting. Kind of was tired of working the same thing, and this piece, Spherical Dreams, was done in 2017. At the time, I was very inspired by the Surrealist and Salvador Dali. Uh, as you can tell by the color and just the atmosphere of this piece, uh, I kept working with that. And here you have Gravitational Perturbance. This was my take on how a black hole will look like. Fun fact: 2 years later, the first image of a black hole was released and looks very similar to this. So I was very happy when I saw that. Uh, this is Paradoxical Arcadia, or Arcadia. did this in the same year, 2017, and it's one of my favorite paintings. It is a Penrose triangle with an eye in the center, so kind of surreal slash MC Escher, and just taking like the colorfulness of my sweet series, and taking the surrealism from my surreal series, and I just mush everything together and it made this piece. Then I entered college, and I don't have nothing special for freshman year, but as I was given more freedom to do what I wanted, I came up with very different pieces. For example, this is an abstract piece, Broken Canes, 2018. Kind of takes inspiration of my past work. Still going on with the sweet theme. This is a very bad image of myself with with a painting that I was working on. It's a painting of bread. It's kind of weird and creepy that painting bread is very similar to painting human skin. Very similar techniques with both. This is a self-portrait. It's a work in progress. I took, as you can see, the painting gravitational perturbance is in the top right, and it becomes an eye, and the other it comes together with the other three paintings to create the face. These paintings can all be flipped to create different facial expressions. And then lastly, this is Candyland Castle Remastered. It's my most recent work, and that's what I'm working on right now, specifically. I had this idea of kind of going back and doing this work that I did with color pencils and Crayolas, and just going all out with oil paint just to see my progress. So yeah, this is recreation of this piece. But yes, that's about it. I think I'm running out of time. Thank you so much for listening to this. And I hope all of you guys stay safe. Have a great day. Thank you.